Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Hustle Cat, and we are working on Landry's path. So, like we were doing in the last part, we are just going to skip through everything that we've read before, so we just have a few more choices, so it'll probably take a few minutes just to get there, but... so in this one, we say, 1 coffee coming right up. 1 coffee coming right up. You want me to put anything in it? Oh, you sweetheart. Skim milk and 2 sugars, please. You got it. I fetch her a cup of coffee just the way she likes it. Once I make it back, I catch her looking at her phone. The cafe got some really good comments today. We should see a nice boost in traffic from this. So is that what you mean by social media expert or whatever? Yep. I run the company message boards and all those other accounts. I'm pretty sure we've read all that. Okay, so I think this is have a good night. We've already know that that's well, have a good night. And we know that's basically it. So this is different. We help Hayes with the dishes. All of the choices say help Hayes with the dishes, which I think is funny, as opposed to like invite him to go back with the others. I feel like that would be, when we're on Hayes's route, that would be the best. But maybe, let's see something. Let's see. I just want to see. Oh, inviting him to go back with the others gives a point for him. Interesting. Interesting. Cool. I guess we could do this real quick, though. Hey, let me help with that. You can't do all this yourself. You don't have to. Yeah, I do, or I'm going to feel bad leaving you in here by yourself. I like it that way. Too bad, because I'm here. He turns the sink back on and looks away from me. I guess it was a little forceful. He's acting like I scolded him. We do the dishes together quietly. He washes, I dry. This is really awkward. I actually think it's funny because I feel like a lot of the things, like we asked Reese about the uniform, that's a point for Reese. I see what he's up to was a point for Reese. Now you've got my interest for Finley was a point for her. Mission accepted was a point for her. You got it, hot stuff was a point for her. So we just basically ended up on the Finley route because we did that and we saw what she was doing. That's the only reason. Because do you hate people? So talking to Hayes, which we did, that was a point for him. Inviting him to go back to the others was a point for him. And the only thing we didn't do to get all of his points was getting breakfast from work. We got it from the coffee shop. Mason, you seem really busy. Are you sure? Okay, we didn't help Mason and Hayes in the kitchen, so we didn't get to that path. Telling her we like strawberry donuts. Do you want me to walk you home? And going to the corner store for coffee was the only point we got for Mason just on accident. But we got almost all the points for everybody else. It's just Mason was like way on the bottom. So it's pretty funny. We got a lot of the points for everybody. I was good at picking out what was going to give me the points for everybody. Except for obviously there's a choice where it's like one choice is a point for Mason, one's a choice for Hayes. But anyway. So Hayes looks startled, like I just shouted at him. I was only trying to break the silence, but maybe I should have had a good follow-up. You've been working here long? Nailed it. I suppose so. How long is that? 2 months. I'd get more blood from a stone. Should I leave him alone after all? That's cool. Yeah. And that's it, huh? Awkward. We finished up the dishes without much else by way of talking. Great. All right, I'm going to go back out and sit with the others for a bit. You coming? Sure. We both head out, quietly. I grab a cup of coffee on my way back to the cafe. He slips upstairs, probably to get a cup of much better coffee. I head back upstairs, coffee in hand, and return to my seat. Hayes follows shortly after and sits at the table next to us. Okay, so this is like the part where we have him join us and we have to skip the dishes. So that's pretty cool. This is where we talk to the black cat. That's Graves, who jumps on us and gives us the thing. Da, 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 da. Boop. Okay. So we have the choice of going to the corner store or going. So we're just going to go to the corner store for coffee because it doesn't matter. We can do either one. It doesn't give us a point. So I'm going to wait because when we get to Hayes's path, if we get some from work, that's a plus for him. So then we can see that interaction. But we're going to go to the corner store for coffee because we've already done it. This way we can just kind of skip through it. So. And then what's going to happen is then we go to work like we did on our day off, obviously, and we went and saw what Finley did. What we're going to do, obviously, now is see what Landry's doing. So that's pretty cool. And this is where it changes. There might be a point after this little cutscene thing. Well, not cutscene thing, but this little scene where we see what Landry's doing. See what Landry's doing. What's Landry hammering over there? He said something about a ramp? What's up? Oh, Avery. Oh my god, they're so fucking cute. Aww. Just making some adjustments to the cafe for some newcomers. Oh, cool. Let me help. You don't have to do that. I don't, but I'm gonna. He laughs, but he keeps going about doing what he was doing. I guess that's his way of saying no. Aw, there's gotta be something I can do. Make sure no cats come over while I'm working. I don't want them trying to play on this until we get all the carpeting on. This one looks a lot different than the others. The ramp is cute, but do you think they need it? Graves asked me to install these. He said he's bringing a kitten with hypoplasia. Oh, what's that? He says it's a condition some cats are born with that affects their coordination. I don't want the little guy to get hurt trying to jump on these platforms, so I'm going to add some ramps to my structures. I almost didn't catch all of that because he's just hammering away while we talk. Can't even take a break for a little conversation, huh? Your structures? Did you make all of these? Yeah. These are amazing. I thought you were just a charming waiter, but you're so talented too. It's no big deal. I'm really grateful Graves gives me a lot of chances to build things like this, though. I'd miss working with my hands if he didn't set up a workshop for me. Graves did that? No answer. He's just hammering away. Ahem. Oh, sorry. Did you see all the saws and things in the corner of the basement? That's for me. Oh, I assumed he was dissecting zombies back there. Avery. He gives me a light, playful slap on the shoulder. His other hand is still balancing a hammer while propping up the ramp. Maybe I should take something from him before this becomes a workers' comp case. Can cats even get workers' comp? You're so unforgiving. He's really not a bad guy. Seriously, these are amazing, though. Did you design the whole place yourself? Oh, goodness, no. Most of it was blueprints Graves gave me. Most of it, you say? I bet there's some of your own personal genius in there, too. Oh, you flatter me. He laughs a lot. Oh, you flatter me. No. Oh, dear. Oh, my God, you're giggly like a girl. I gave him a quick wink and a smile, and he's a deer in the headlights. He drops the hammer and quickly fumbles to recover it and himself. It's so cute watching him get flustered like that. We all get caught up doing our own thing when I hear footsteps approach from the kitchen. Why, if it isn't the big boss himself. My wonderful cat herders, I see you've been keeping the place well while I've been gone. He looks us over, but his gaze stops on me for just a second. He has a weird glimmer in his eye that I can't really place. Ew. I'm on to you, buddy. I know you have something to do with that book. Can't have just been there because you're a collector or something. Okay, so this is when he comes, and okay, we've done all this, so we're gonna kind of skip this. But this is where Reese teases him about he's real close now. Teases him about, I think, his band days. Sorry. So I'm assuming check out Graves' apartment. I wonder what happens if you check out his apartment. I'm curious. I'm just wondering because I know we're supposed to check out the basement because that's where our crush comes down. And I'm wondering if that's here because if we check out Graves' apartment, that's what we're supposed to do when we get to Graves' path. I'm gonna check out the basement. I'm gonna be safe. It worked the first time, right? I bet that's where all the nefarious stuff is kept anyway. Maybe Graves is a hapless idiot caught up in someone else's plan. Maybe I'm supposed to think he's a witch, but it's actually someone else using him as cover. Would that be messed up if he's one of the other workers if it's one of the other workers at the cafe? I can't see any of them as the mastermind type, but what do I know? Well, I suppose I should prepare myself for some snooping. Boy, this place gives me the chills. I mean, it's like 10 degrees cooler down here than it is upstairs. Now, if I were a witch, where would I hide my witchery and witching accessories? I take a brief walk to the immediate left of the stairs, but there's nothing here but cafe and cat supplies. Maybe the bulk coffee is also ground up and used to make arcane sigils. Or maybe I'm reaching. The right of the stairs has the more interesting stuff anyway. I kneel down to get a closer look at the curio filled with crystals when I hear something creaking above me. Crap. Is Graves gonna catch me? Nah, he left. I'm hearing things. I resume my hunt. Maybe maybe these are magic crystals after all. Creak! Creak! Was somebody down here? Oh, it's just Landry. I hear his footsteps fall heavy on the creaky steps. Hey, Landry. Oh, it's you. I was worried one of the cats got down here. I think they'd be too creeped out to try it. It's just a storeroom. Nothing to be creeped over, if you ask me. And what about all of Graves' curiosities or whatever? Doesn't that weird you out that you have to reach past a rattlesnake specimen to get a cup of sugar? When you put it that way. It's his building, though. I guess he just needed the storage space for his extra stuff. I'm sure we all have some weird things kicking around in our storage. We all have skeletons in our closets, you mean? Though usually less literally than this. I suppose so. How about you, Landry? You collect anything weird? Oh, nothing as exciting as this. Although, yeah? Nah, it's nothing. Come on! Well, sometimes when I see cool-looking rocks or scrap metal, I pick them up and take them with me. Oh, and then you make things out of them? No, I just like how they look. So I keep them. It's kind of weird now that I say it. It's not weird. I think it's kind of cute. Oh, I don't know about that. He's getting so flustered. He's pretty easy to get worked up, I think. He's really cute like this. Okay, now I have to share mine. I collect the tabs from soda cans. I keep all of them and put them on a piece of yarn. I had to start over when I moved to the city, but I've been moving right along. My new string is almost up to my elbow already. Why soda tabs? I mean, that's pretty cute too, but no reason. I just wanted to string up a whole bunch like a garland when I was a kid. Thought it would look cool. I'll keep that in mind. I don't drink much soda, but if I find any tabs, I'll bring them to you. Aw, thanks! And if I see any cool rocks, I'll bring you one. You're so sweet. And sometimes I'll have to come see your collection. Sure. Is he blushing? Oh geez, that sounded a lot more forward than I meant. Oh crap. So what were you looking for down here? I guess he didn't notice, or is just changing the subject. Oh, nothing specific. Just looking around. Even with everything going on in the cafe, it still sounds a little too wacky to just blurt out that I'm looking for magical talismans or whatever I'm even looking for. Maybe if I had a clearer idea of what I was trying to accomplish. But I guess this is just another bust. Well, I just needed to grab some more materials and get back to work. Want to come with me? Sure, be right there. Landry places a roll of carpet in my hands, then scoops up a pile of lumber. He carefully works his way up the stairs, but not without muttering a promise to fix the creaky steps. I guess I should call it quits for now and get back up there. So now we're on his path, so we're not going to do any more skipping. I hope. I mean, I'm hoping that it's not the exact same thing, but I'm assuming it might be the same. Like, so we might have the part where we're talking to Natched and all that stuff, and maybe it's just Landry's helping us and the lines are slightly... I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that maybe it goes a little different. Because I would think, like, Landry's magic is going to be different. So I don't know how similar it's going to be. First, you know what I mean? So I guess we'll find out. Well, that was a bust mostly. It was kind of nice to talk to Landry, I guess. It feels good to be getting closer to everybody here. Sort of, like, I finally have a social life. Well, sort of. I guess I'm still hanging out with a bunch of cats, one way or another. Back to the drawing table on this curse business, huh? I drift from person to person, helping everybody with what they're doing for a while. But eventually the urge takes over. I just want to play with cats. Shinsuke gets all excited when I bust out the bell toy. Guess I'd be excited too. Owl gets messed up on the catnip toy. Nao is swatting at his own tail, but I think the tail might be winning. Valentine is rolling around, kicking at nothing in the air. Seems to be having plenty of fun without me. Marina chases the feather on a string all the way up to the platform. Wish I had that much energy. And then they start taking naps, and that seems like apparently a good idea. Will someone please exhume Avery from that pile in the corner? Huh? I jump up with a start. When did I fall asleep? Good morning, sleepyhead. Why is there garland on my head? In fact, I seem to be covered in cat toys. What the heck? Well, we tried to wake you up. With catnip? What is all this? Finley. What? I just put a mouse there to see if you'd wake up. And then you didn't, so I put another. And another. And another. I got some really cute pictures out of it. Oh my god, don't put those on the blog. Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off her head. Ha! Ow! Hey! Okay. They won't go on the blog. Good. Today? No. Finley, be nice. All of you, stop distracting from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived. I thought you were going to actually make dinner, not just order takeout. We usually order takeout on off days. It's nice to get a change of pace and try some of the other restaurants around here. And there are fewer dishes to wash. The cuisine du jour is brought to us by the Thai restaurant downtown. You all so enjoy. Okay, so we've read all this, so I am going to skip some of this. So I think it does it's kind of sad that I think a lot of it's going to be the same depending on whose route you're on. So, like, this is a generic one, so... Okay, so we still see Natch, so I'm assuming it's all going to be kind of the similar with him. I mean, it makes sense because it's going to be the same thing. But at the same time, it kind of does... I want to say it kind of sucks because it's like... You're reading a lot of the same stuff over and over. Like, I get it in the very beginning. But I also didn't want... But I could see them, like, why would you write a different ending or, like, Natched and doing, like, all of that stuff completely differently? I'm thinking that, like, whoever... Like, obviously Graves, but, like, Mason and Reese might not be the people to get turned to rust if you're following their path, you know? He'll know what to do. I should have just talked to him about this in the first place, too. The toughest part is finding a time where Landry is free. Oh, okay, so this is when we decided to talk to him about magic. Instead of Finley, obviously. He's waiting tables again, so I'll have to wait until there's a lull in customers before I can pull him aside. I'm helping with the cats today. I think they're getting bored because I'm too distracted to play with them. You know what it's like when you spend all this time agonizing over a decision, but once you actually make it, you still have to wait? That's what I'm dealing with. It's the worst feeling. It's been like an hour. I'm getting cabin fever here. Or something. I've got to do something. So I sneak upstairs for a minute. Oh god, Finley and Reese are up here. Finley's mashing her paws on the phone screen again. She claims she's working, but I think she's playing that idle game again. And Reese is doing whatever Reese does. Hey, guys? Yes? Not the time for your break yet. What are you doing? You mind covering for Landry for a few? And Reese, can you cover the cats? I need to talk to Landry about something. Are you finally gonna tell him? My heart body slams my ribcage. I don't know what to say. Does she mean... What? Tell him what? Oh my god! Reese! It's happening! Ugh, can't you wait until after work for your personal whatever? It's not personal, it's something work-related. Mostly. Whatever. I don't want to get dragged into your weird triangles. It's not a triangle if it's just the two of them! That's just a straight line or something. Oh my god, I have to stop this before they get out of hand. What if Landry hears this? This isn't about geometry or whatever. It's just something that look on their faces. I asked the wrong people. Never mind. No, Avery, come back. Or if you're gonna go, just go ahead and get Landry. Yeah, do you really think we weren't gonna cover for you? Oh, come on, we were just teasing. Turn that frown upside down. Well, thanks then, I guess. I expect this favor to be returned in kind. I'm sure Avery will be happy to cover for you when you go to confess to murder. I think Reese's hand breaks the sound barrier as it slaps over Finley's mouth. I will destroy you. Oh my god, wait. Is he in love with Mason? That's actually kind of cute because they're very like, yeah, whatever. I can see their like confessions of love. Yeah, sure. Dude, I mean, seriously. I know. I mean, they're just both so like... But yet at the same time, then I feel bad for her when we're with Mason. Because, like, then it's fucking the poor boy up. I slip downstairs as they bicker. I'm sure it'll be fine. Now I feel kind of psyched out to talk to Landry after everything they said. I wonder if they're onto something. I don't think there are any lines between us, straight or curvy or diagonal or whatever. Right? Now's not the time for that. I have to make magic before I can, make magic. Hey, Landry? Hey, what's up, Avery? Can I talk to you for a minute? In private? Oh, is something wrong? No, well, sort of, I guess. I don't know. That's what I wanted to ask about. He looks like he's sweating. Yeah, sure. I have to find someone to cover the floor, though. Finley reporting for duty! Ah! Go, shoo-shoo! Away with both of you. Heart to heart, your little heart's out. Wow, she's so eager to help out when it's something she gets to be nosy about. Thanks, pal. Landry, you ready? Oh, sure. That's the weirdest. Can you cover for me while I confess my undying love for him? I mean, I lead Landry to the basement. Okay, this is weird. It's always so quiet down here, and even though the rest of the place is really gloomy, I kind of like that dampening all of the cafe noise. Dampening of all the cafe noise. I think Landry likes it too. He's the only one that isn't freaked out by it. Well, Mason isn't either, but I don't think she's freaked out by anything. My mind's wandering a lot. I guess I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? This is Landry we're talking about. He'll understand. Hey, so... Is everything okay, Avery? You can tell me if it's not. I mean, oh, maybe that's what you're doing now. You can trust me with anything. I sure hope so. Well, it's about the cafe. Yeah? Do you need your hours changed? Do you need a day off? You should take more breaks, probably. No, it's not any of those things. Are you having any problems with anybody? Any cats? Did you develop a cat allergy? No, it's the curse. I want to talk about the curse. He freezes in place and his voice stops short in a way that I didn't anticipate. I think I found a way to break it, and I wanted to show you. He looks so tense suddenly. Why isn't he saying anything? You, want to study it with me? We can practice together, and then we'll break it for everybody else to... It won't work. What? I mean, sorry to be rude, but what's the point? It's not going to break the curse. How do you know that? Do you mean that book that used to be down here? The magic book? See, I know what you're thinking. It's a great idea, and I really appreciate that you're looking out for us. I just think it's not going to work. Sorry. You haven't even given it a chance. What is there to give? You can't even read it. So you tried it already. I got curious, but once I saw it was magic, I put it away. I'm not a witch, and neither are you. A witch? Who said anything about witches? And how do you know I can't read it? I found like a decoder bookmark, so I've been studying it. Of course it's about witches. It's always about witches. Avery, I don't know if you know how scary this whole magic thing is, so it's probably better if we both leave it alone. This isn't the response I thought I'd get. This isn't like him at all. This isn't the confident Landry I expected. What does he know about magic? He gives me the sad, empty smile. He's so defeated. What could have gotten to him like this? I've never seen him like this, and it's starting to make me feel really uneasy. Maybe he does know something I don't. But I can't stop now. You don't get it. I've been practicing, and I can use magic from the book now. Please, Landry, have a little faith in me, okay? I think we can do this, but I need your help. For it feels like an eternity, he doesn't say anything. He just stands there staring, studying me. It's making my heart pound for more than one reason. You know, if you were anyone else, I'd still say no. But when it comes to you, Avery, I don't know how to put it. When it comes to me, when it comes to what about me? Do you believe in me? You just gotta trust me a teeny little bit and I'll prove it. What did you figure out anyway? I can't even figure out where to start. But that's why I'm here. I want to help you figure it out. And I also want to know why you know about magic in the first place. Maybe we both have stuff we can teach each other. Maybe I worded that last bit a little, well, never mind. The book and the decoder are at my place. How about you come over tonight? I'll order us dinner and I can show you what I know. I don't know if this is swaying him at all. Has he always been this hard to read? Did I just not notice it behind his smiles? I won't say it doesn't hurt to try because, well, I guess if you've been studying it, you probably know more than me. I should give you some credit. Okay, I'll come over, but can we get pizza? I haven't had it in ages. Graves never really wants to order it. Graves doesn't like pizza? I knew I didn't trust him. Do you know who you're talking to? Of course we can order pizza. Anyway, meet me after work. We can head back together. Sure, okay. But we better get back to work before someone starts to wonder what we're doing down here. They're not that nosy, are they? Besides, what would they even think we were doing? Finley's up there. Right, let's go. Finley's up there. Finley. I still love her. I half expect to see Finley eavesdropping at the top of the stairs, but she's been out here waiting tables like she should be. Good. Reese is busy playing with the cats in a little world of his own. Thank goodness! I was starting to feel my feet cave in from all the walking. I've been running back and forth since you guys took off. Finley, there's like one customer here. Yeah. Oh, yep, it's my buddy Gina. Hey, Gina. Hey. Oh, hey. So, I'm gonna take my break now. Avery, can you be a hun and get us each another cup of coffee? Just the stuff from the pot, nothing too fancy. Oh, yeah, sure. Gina, the cop lady. I slip back into the kitchen to get a cup of coffee. I can't help but sneak a peek down into the basement. The door isn't latched and the light's on. Did Landry forget to turn it off? That's not like him. I should switch it off. Reese would probably give us so much grief about wasting electricity if he saw this. Click. Oh! Oh, Landry, are you still down there? Oh, yeah, I just need to get some supplies down here first. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be up in a minute. Is he avoiding me? Sure looks like it. Maybe I'm just worrying too much. I'm not even going to say my inappropriate comment that I was going to say. You got him all hot and bothered, and now he's just having a little reprieve in the face. So wrong. Oh my god. It's easy to rationalize it to my head, but tell that to my gut. Did I do something wrong? Or he's down there crying because he's secretly in love with you and he thought you were going to confess your love for him. And I bring the coffee to Finley and her friend, but it's hard to focus on whatever they're saying to me. My thoughts are stuck in the basement. Landry comes up a few moments later, tools and glue in hand. I've never seen him do repairs when customers are here, but I guess it's quiet enough that he's going to just go for it. I'm just going to fix that wobbly table. The one over there. Okay. Thank you. It's been infuriating to watch the past few days. Yeah. On a good day, it's hard enough to get back in the swing of work after a break, but today it feels impossible. I bully Kotick with a ribbon dancer to pass the time. It's hard to resist sneaking glances at Landry. Maybe it's my imagination, but he seems more fixated on his work than usual. I'm gonna jump out the window. This is the slowest day of my life. Spying on Graves is a good way to pass time, but no matter how many times I look, I don't see him. I have no idea where he could have gone or when. So that brings me back to the original plan of spying on Landry, huh? I guess Landry's chilled out. I catch him looking at me from time to time. He's pulled out a lot more tools, but I get the impression he's lost track of what he was working on. It's getting late. I don't realize it until the sun is coming in the windows at that awful angle that gets right in your eyes. Reese and Finley head out. Now it's just us. Hey, Landry? He doesn't answer. Is he ignoring me? I wait a moment, then move closer. Landry? No answer. All he does is sit there, standing a block of wood on this, like, ramp or something. He's focusing so hard it's almost like he'll fall apart if he stops. He could use a break before he runs himself into the ground. I walk up behind him, not like sneak up or anything, of course, and put my hand on his shoulder. Landry? Ah! I feel him jump beneath my hand and he quickly calms down. Oh, Avery, I'm so sorry. I zoned out a little there, didn't I? Yeah, you really were in your own world there for a while. Yeah, it's kind of meditative, you know? I like it for that. Aww. He leans back, and I can feel his head against my stomach. I hope he can't hear the butterflies in there. You know, just a little bit of time where I don't have to think about anything. Yeah, I know what you mean. But maybe we should think about going to get dinner? It's not good to work yourself all night. Oh, I don't mind it. I could work on this forever. That's nice and all, but I can't. You're right. Sorry. Give me just a sec. I kind of want to put my hand on his head right now. Is that weird? But the opportunity vanishes. Landry gathers his tools and the scraps of carpeting that appeared from somewhere and disappears into the basement. He's down there for a few minutes. Did he get wrapped up in something again? Maybe I should check on him. I debate with myself whether or not Oh, there he is. All right, ready to go? You got it. It's so late. I'm this hungry. I'm this hungry. Mochi must be bouncing off the walls right now waiting for food. Maybe I'll get him some canned food as an apology. I hear Landry lock the door behind me. It's followed by a long, heavy sigh. Well, here we go. I hear his footsteps. I don't know what it looks like for a cursed person to turn into a cat. Maybe this is my chance? I glance over my shoulder. He takes another step forward. Achoo! My eyes force shut as I sneeze. When I open them again, he's standing in front of me, significantly shorter and furrier than before. What terrible luck! Oh, bless you. He's so cute, little fluffy kitty. He's fluffy. Fluffy! Thanks. You ready to go? If I put in the order now, the pizza will get delivered not too long after we get home. Go for it. With a few taps on the handy Pizzaloid app, I've already got my usual order in. I got this down to a science. I give Landry a thumbs up and we head off. Landry trots ahead and then looks back at me. Your place is this way, right? I think I know where it is. Yep, shall we? Oh, this is perfect. So, I'm actually going to stop it here, and then we will continue when we come back in the next part. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.